Hey Fuminori. A spray of stringy slime comes from the cilia around its voice box, flies at me. I try to cover myself, but it's too late to keep the slime from splattering across my face like the yolk of a rotten egg. I'm about to lose it. I want to grab a chair, a desk, anything within reach, and use it to smash the life out of this creature, ending it all. Hey guys, Kudere Ghost here, and welcome to the Song of Saya. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. It's also Saya no Uta. I might be wrong with that one. Well, I'm right, but like pronunciation. But anyway, it's a horror game. It's a visual novel. It looked cool. I don't know much about it, so I don't know. Let's go. It's kind of like lovecraft / Cthulhu style stuff. I didn't read that. I don't know what that said. This work of fiction contains grotesque images that may disturb some viewers. Please select how you would like such images displayed. Obscure focus of grotesque images. Do not modify grotesque images. I'll do it manually. Oh, okay. The wriggling mass of flesh burbles. Okay. We're going right into it, alright? If you're easily disturbed, don't... okay. Do I press enter? Okay, I press enter. Okay, so space actually makes it go away. Oh, what? Hey. Hey there. Okay, so... sorry. Alright. Alright. The 3 such creatures sit around the table in front of me, slurping filthy sludge from their cups as they trade whines, growls, and sounds that I cannot describe. Okay. Ooh. By listening carefully, I am able to grasp the gist of their conversation and respond when it is required of me. This is necessary to avoid arousing their suspicion. Okay, however these creatures may look, they are my friends, apparently. Oh, I wish that I could still deny it, but I gave up on that a long time ago. Night after night, I went to sleep praying for an end to this nightmare, only to wake up each morning to the same twisted hellscape as the day before. I know now that I have to blend in, that I have to act like I'm one of them. Such has been my life these past 3 months, and so it will remain until the day I die. Okay. Judging by its tone, this one must be Koji, and the one next to him, squealing more than the others, is probably Omi. Which means that the one next to me is Yo. Though I can no longer see any trace of her once attractive features, I try my best to ignore the rotten stench of excrement that issues from her quivering flesh. Ugh. Okay. Good to know. Everything has changed, or almost everything. By some cruel trick of fate, my relationship to the world alone remains the same, as if an insane architect took the blueprints of my life and rebuilt it out of blood and gore. These monsters and I were part of the same college club. We studied together, ate together, we even went skiing together every winter break. Now these are but painful memories of the days that will never return. If only no one recognized me, I might have been able to disconnect myself from the world. It would have been comforting, in comparison to believe that I had been abducted by aliens, or that I had stumbled through a gateway to hell. But no, this is beyond a doubt the city where I was born and raised, the society that I was a part of for 20 years, save that I, and I alone, can no longer see it that way. The world is gone. The world as I know it is gone. I have no place to call my home. Okay. This is slightly disturbing. Good to know. Yeah, bud, I love this food. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I can tell that whatever they're talking about is of no importance to me. I decide to keep quiet while I pretend to listen to them. But just then... Hey, Fuminori, one of the flesh beasts says as it swivels its bloodshot eyes towards me. What do you think? About what? I try desperately to suppress my loathing and behave normally, but my hoarse voice ruins the attempt. We're talking about this year's ski trip. You're coming too, right? A slimy hole near the top of the creature writhes nauseatingly as it vomits some semblance of words. That must be Koji's face, or what I would have seen as such 3 months ago. Unable to stomach the sight of it, I avert my eyes and give a neutral answer. I don't know. You have other plans? Not really. These were my closest companions. One of them had even wished to be more. How many nights have I spent crying in loneliness, lamenting the friends who no longer existed. In 3 months, my tears ran dry, and now there is only loathing left in me. Surrounded by hideous creatures that I can only assume are Koji, Omi, and Yo, I spend each day trying to act as I always have. If I fail at this, I'll surely be sent back to the hospital. Only this time I'll be locked away forever. No matter what, I won't let that happen. Okay. I mean, it's not like physical activities could affect your injuries, right? I'm not sure. I'll ask the doctor during my checkup. That's it. I can't look at them or bear their screeching any longer. I jump to my feet, desperate to escape. Hey, Fuminori. A spray of stringy slime comes from the cilia around its voice box flies at me. I try to cover myself, but it's too late to keep the slime from splattering across my face like the yolk of a rotten egg. I'm about to lose it. I want to grab a chair, a desk, anything within reach, and use it to smash the life out of this creature, ending it all. I barely suppress the impulse. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with you, man, if you're seeing it like this, okay? I mustn't let on that something is wrong. However they look to me, this is their world. I'm the outsider here. Like I said, today's my checkup. I've got to go. Struggling to put on a smile, I reach into my wallet, pull out the first bill I find, and put it on the table without even looking at it. I don't care about the change. I just need to get out of here. Now. Later, I mutter hastily and flee the cafeteria. I'm not crazy. Are you sure about that? Seem a little bit. Seem a little bit, man. Just a little bit. Oh, this is told from the outside perspective. Hey, says Takahata Omi. Why don't we go somewhere we can skate for this year's ski trip? I'm pressing shift, okay. Yo frowns at the suggestion. Skate? But why go to a ski resort to skate? Give me a break, Tsukuba. Ugh, this is gonna be a struggle, man. It's all she talks about these days. Koji supports Omi with a laugh. Her impromptu suggestions are nothing new, and it's Koji's role as her boyfriend to provide the backup. They're a good match for each other, Yo thinks. Sometimes it makes her jealous. Or it makes them I don't know. Him, something, anyway. I mean, she'd seriously never gone skating before I took her the other day. Jesus, okay. Hey, is it really that strange? Not many people start skating in their 20s, you know? I was scared when I was little. Those shoes looked like big knives. Okay. But you picked it up just like that. That's pretty amazing, Omi. It's a lot like skiing. You keep your weight forward and use the angle of the shoe to steer. He made it sound so easy, I figured I should give it a try, and it was fun. So it was a date. Yo feels a stab of envy. Koji and Omi enjoy their time together as normal lovers do. That's certainly not something that should arouse jealousy. It's just that her luck in love has been bad. Oh, well, I want to see Omi skate too. Yo keeps her voice upbeat, trying to cover up her internal conflicts. She knows that it's wrong to envy her friends. She, too, would be spending time with the man she admires, if not for the terrible tragedy that befell him. His is true misfortune. Her bad luck doesn't even begin to compare. So how about it? If we make this next ski trip a skating trip too, it'll be twice as fun. But you can skate at a skating rink, can't you? Why go all the way to the ski resort? I mean, true. I don't want to skate indoors. I want to skate outside, on a lake or something. That sounds fun, but won't it be crowded? While speaking, Yo sneaks a sideways glance at the young man sitting next to her. Although the conversation has involved only 3 people so far, there are in fact 2 couples at the cafeteria table. Yo's boyfriend, though there's still some doubt over whether he could be called that, is beside her, as silent and as expressionless as a statue. Hey, Fuminori, what do you think? Perhaps Koji sensed Yo's plan in his usual quiet and considerate way. About what? The cause of Yo's distress, Fuminori responds to Koji's sudden query with a vague, mumbled question of his own. We're talking about this winter ski trip. You're coming too, right? Koji speaks gingerly as though probing a tumor, okay. A few months ago, he would not have hesitated to rebuke Fuminori for his attitude. Their long acquaintance had forged a strong and honest friendship, but now... I don't know, Fuminori responds bluntly, his downcast eyes and sullen demeanor making clear that he has no desire to break the silence. You have plans? Not really. Even Koji, Fuminori's best friend, Fuminori's best friend, cannot communicate with him as before. What hope does Yo have of breaking through his shell? The scars left by the events of that late summer day are still deep all these months later. Each one of the 4 bears them, not only Fuminori. I mean, it's not like a physical activity could affect your injuries, right? Not sure, I'll ask the doctor during my checkup. It's cool how they're going back and forth between, like, the real, like, how everyone else sees it and how he sees it. Because that's kind of weird, man. All he sees is, like, wriggling flesh monsters, okay? As though that answer drained the last of his patience, Fuminori bolts out of his chair. Fuminori. Even Koji can't keep his voice from raising as he tries to stop Fuminori from leaving. Fuminori reacts swiftly, throwing his hand over his face as though to shield himself from something terrifying. Maybe some spit flew inadvertently from Koji's mouth, but that sort of thing happens during everyday conversations. Fuminori's reaction is beyond the pale. Yeah, a little bit. Like I said, Fuminori snaps, making no attempt to relieve the discomfort from his friends. Today's my checkup, I have to go. Even as he tosses the money on the table to pay for his coffee, he acts like he's touching something filthy. Later. Fuminori stalks out of the classroom almost as if he's running away. Cloaked in heavy silence, the remaining 3 lower their gaze to the table, where the abandoned 10,000 yen bill sways forlornly. Fuminori's coffee is untouched. I can't take this anymore, Omi says with a sigh, but Koji shakes his head reproachfully. I can't, oh, okay. Fuminori just needs a little bit more time. But it's been 3 months. What's with his attitude? I feel like I'm going crazy hanging around with him. Okay. Hey, I don't understand what he's going through either. I don't think any of us can. Can you imagine losing your whole family like that? That'd screw anyone up. It could have happened to anyone. A tractor trailer flipped over on the highway, crushing the Sakasaki family car into twisted scrap. They said it had been difficult to tell the bodies of Fuminori's parents apart. Oh, that's terrible, man. Okay. For a while, it had looked as if there was no hope for Fuminori either. It was nothing short of a miracle that he was able to leave the hospital and return to a normal life. Okay, well... He was worse when we went to see him at the hospital, remember? He was terrified of us. Like, he didn't know who we were. He even had to be tied to the bed. He freaked out so bad. I'm just glad he made it this far. There's still something strange about him. What's with the way he looks at us? It's like we're not even human. Cut it out, Omi, Koji says forcefully, probably less out of empathy for his friend than out of consideration for Yo. While Koji's kindness makes her happy, Yo also knows that she mustn't take advantage of it. Fuminori is the victim, just as Koji said. He's the one who most deserves sympathy. Yeah. Yo's feeling for Fuminori are her problem and no one else's. She doesn't blame Fuminori for not giving her an answer after she worked up the courage to ask him out. In fact, she thinks even more fondly of him for the serious consideration of her feelings than she would have had he treated her relationship more casually. Jesus, I can't read. Apparently, the fact that Fuminori did not reject her was enough to make them a couple in Koji and Omi's eyes. They've had plenty of fun at Yo and Fuminori's expense since. The truth of it is, though, is that he still hasn't given her an answer. After revealing her feelings to him, Yo didn't see Fuminori again until a week later, and then she could only stare at his broken body through the window of the ICU. And when he was finally released, after 50 days that seemed an eternity, he was somehow different. She started to doubt that he even remembers what she confessed to him before the accident. Now winter is coming, and her feelings hang, forgotten in the cold, lonely air. Jeez, okay, this is sad for everyone, man. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, please leave a like, smash that like button, and also hit that subscribe button to become a ghost if you're new. Tell me in the comments what you think of the visual novel. I think it's great. It's quite interesting that, you know, he has a different perspective on other people and stuff. So anyway, I will see you in the next episode. Peace.